So, hey guys, and welcome to this video. So today we're going to be talking about how I updated my Bioactive Vivarium that I had for my crested gecko. I've had it going for probably a year, I think, and there were just some things that I wasn't very happy with, and honestly I think it started breeding some fungus gnats and stuff because my springtail colony wasn't completely established. So that was not fun, and I also noticed there was some mold growing in the drainage layer that the springtails were not going after. So this is just going to be me redoing the tank. So this is the temporary setup that I had for Scotchy while I redid his tank, and I let the plants grow in for about a month. So first thing I did was rip off the paneling that I had put on there. I had made ventilation and a door and everything, but I used white silicone because I did not pay attention and get black silicone, but I just absolutely hated having the white on there, so I went ahead and pulled that off and redid it in black silicone. And then I was just going through and unplanting all of the plants so that way I can do the background and I can deal with that drainage layer that's all gross. So this is just me pulling out all of the dirt right now. Honestly, I filmed this so long ago, I don't even really know everything that's happening in this video at this point. Like, I don't even know. But so one of the most annoying things is the way that the background ended up being like, because I used white silicone wherever the dirt did not completely cover, you could see all of the white silicone underneath it. And then also I didn't work in small enough sections. I tried to do it all at once, and so a lot of the times the silicone was already like halfway dry by the time I got the dirt onto it. So I just went ahead and removed all of the background so that way I could redo it with black silicone, and I did it in smaller sections so that way it wouldn't be showing through it in white. So this is me just peeling off that layer of silicone and cocoa fiber and stuff from the foam background. And let me tell you, in videos, this always looks so much easier to do than it actually is. I hate working with that silicone. It's sticky, it gets on everything, and it smells so bad. It's hard to spread around. I hate it so much, but it looks so easy to do in videos. Am I the only one who like hates it and complains about it? Because literally all the videos I've watched of people doing it, like no one seems to care. But as you can see, I'm clearly working in much smaller sections, and it is going so much better. And the background now, it's been like that for like a couple months, and the background still looks just as amazing as it does in this video after it's freshly done. So definitely get black or brown silicone and work in sections when you're doing a background. This is basically me just fixing all my mistakes from when I first did this, because this was my first Bioactive Vivarium, so of course it's not going to be perfect. So now I'm just gonna go through and add in my drainage layer again. I just rinsed off all the rocks so that way any of the mold that was growing on them is gone and rinsed off and cleaned now. So just dumped them out of that bin. Then we're going to add in our screen layer. Nothing really different with that. The screen was fine. It worked fine, and now you're going to see me add in a straw, because this will allow me a place to do airline tubing and to drain the bottom of the vivarium so that way it doesn't just become overflowed with water. And now I'm dumping in all of that charcoal. So this time I actually had my own colony of Springtails from the original colony that I ordered. So I was able to dump in an entire colony of Springtails. Last time I only was able to dump in like half of the colony since I didn't have any other colonies. I didn't want to use up all of them. So now it has a full colony of Springtails rather than just a half colony. And I'm just evenly dispersing them around so that way they'll be able to lay eggs in that charcoal layer, and the charcoal also is just beneficial to plants. And now we see my beautiful dirt cake. The reason it was in a pan is because I baked it because I think fungus gnats were breeding in the substrate, so I went ahead and baked it so anything that was in it was dead. And so now we just cut to when I had planted it. It looks all nice and pretty. And let me tell you, I have given up on doing moss at all in this tank. Like, it just will not grow for some reason. Scotchy just tramples it under his feet, and it all just dies and dries out for me. So I've given up, but originally I tried to plant some moss. And so now I will show you guys what the tank looks like present day, because I had to move around some plants. The plants have grown in more, and it just is all coming together now slowly but surely.